what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. So we have this week's daily race on Gran Turismo Sport. A one-make race is going to be at Suzuka Circuit East course by using the 2003 BMW M3. A Group 4 race is going to be at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps for 3 laps. So this is going to be quite doing good to be ready to go by using any Group 4 race car to take on the Belgian racetrack. And the one-make race is going to be at Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya Grand Prix layout by using the Honda engine variant of the Dallara SF19 Super Formula. Let's go and get ready to try it out, the BMW M3 2003. So this is going to be used as a competition car that this wheel might be able to get started. So this wheel might be able to choose any colors whenever we like to pick. So just going to be able to go with the Laguna Seca Blue color. So this wheel might be able to have that balance of performance. We'll be able to get started before we will begin. But this is going to be quite, given the color selection, it's going to be quite very enjoyable. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for any entertainment. So let's go and get ready to race, and let's get it started. It's going to be able to have a short race. We'll be able to try out the 2003 BMW M3 for having a good one-make race, folks. So this is going to be able to take a good clean race. We'll might be able to check the handling. We'll might be able to have a good comfortable effect. So this is going to get everything will be prepared. So by the look at the interior view, so this is going to be quite very good for a motoristic style. So this is going to be able to have a good chosen for a 2003 model. So unlike the other versions of the BMW M3 model E46, so this is going to be quite very good to be able to state it as a Coupe model. So this is definitely might be pretty good for every BMW fans out there. So this is going to be quite good to be able to have that original to be in the game. So this is going to be able to have that fully premium detail was also included as well. As also to be stated from the standard card from the previous Gran Turismo game. So this is going to be quite given the moment that this will be able to have one good choice to be able to have this library designed to be ready to go. So right now, after taking a warm-up, so this will also going to be able to take 5 laps around the track. So hope we're about to be prepared, and this will be able to take a good challenge to see how fast can it go. But this is going to be able to take a much handling situation we might be able to go in. So, well, good thing that we're also going to be able to do a lot of training, that we're about to be ready to be prepared for this one, folks. This is going to be quite giving the good perfection out there. We're also going to be able to have a good color selection will be available by the pick. So this is a very good one-make race for all of us for this week. This is going to be a very exciting challenge. We might be able to take a good opportunity that this is going to get everything will get started. So let's go and get ready to race. And this will be able to have a best one-make race. We'll be able to have a good clean race in no time. So this is going to be able to take that handling. We might be able to be prepared for this one. So taking few overtakes is going to be able to take a long time to be able to catch up. So we might always going to be able to strategize. We might be needed to keep it up. So this is going to be able to take plenty of skills that we need to be able to keep it concentrated when using the balance of performance, was also to be applied and recommend to be able to use it on the track. So good thing that this is going to be quite very good to be able to see how everybody is going to be able to do it for having a lot of racing training to be able to keep it up. So this is going to be able to take plenty of skills we might be able to go in. So finding a good inside turn is going to be very important. So we will always going to be able to keep it up nice and steady. We might be able to stay maintained in no time. Going in onto the second lap, so this is going to be quite giving a rough braking point. Is going to get everything by the approach. So brace ourselves. This is going to get very rough on the first turn. Is going to get everything going in. That should do it. Just going to be able to catch up for only 4 opponents left. So gonna make sure this wheel might be able to quick handling without using the brakes. So this is going to be able to have one good important strategy to be able to stay on in the third gear. So this is going to be able to help out. We're also going to be able to stay on a good mobility. We're also going to be able to take a lot of progress. We might be able to take a lot of skill performance without ignoring the track limit by a penalty. So this will take practice if we have to make sure we might be able to take a good perfection while we can. Going in on the halfway lap, so this wheel might be able to take under a minute. Wheel might be able to get closer after over a minute of a single lap. We'll be able to take a good warm-up to be able to get started. Now, this is going to be quite giving a good effort. Wheel might be need to take some practice. We'll be able to go at it. So sometimes they try to do whatever they can because mistakes were made. So we're gonna have to be very careful because this will also going to be able to take a good well motion to be able to take that mobility. We'll be able to stay on track. We're also going to be able to keep it up by having a one lean position. So even as this is different, it might be very good for the BMW M3. We'll take more cornering. We're also going to be able to keep it well improved. So this wheel might be able to take some practice while we have to keep going. So this will also going to be able to do some more training practice. We'll be able to prepare ourselves. So this will also going to be able to take a lot of good perfection. We'll be able to take the moments. We'll be able to give it time to spare. There you go. This is going to be able to take that first turn. Going to go and step it in on the apex. We'll also to take the right direction. So this is going to be able to take the long way to be able to catch up. Takes slow and steady. We'll be able to keep it well motioned to be able to take that stability. We're also going to be able to take that good grip. We might be able to stay on track. So no brakes needed while racing on Suzuka Circuit East. This is going to be able to take a lot of perfection handling. We'll be able to take well adjusted. And also this is going to be very good to be able to see how every GT players can also make a library version of the Need for Speed Most Wanted of the BMW M3 GTR. So that is definitely might be giving a good choice to be able to use this original vehicle to be able to be stated as a Need for Speed library. So that is definitely might be a very good idea. So it's going to be quite very good to be able to make a good exact replica. So looks like moving on in onto the final lap. So this we might be able to keep in track of the clock. So this is going to be over or under 5 minutes. So this is going to be able to have a short race. So we might be able to keep it up. Will might be able to stay in a good stability. Will might be able to take a good clean race as long as we can. So this will also going to be able to do many times as possible. So this wheel might be able to give a good start that this wheel might be able to do for one good one-make race. We'll be able to go in. Now 10 seconds on the clock, so hope I can make it, and this is going to be under 5 minutes of this clock, so finally right on schedule. So this is going to be able to have a good race results to be able to be made, folks. So it is always going to be able to have a good easy race. We'll be able to have a new ride from the update, so this is going to be quite very excellent. We might be able to take a lot of racing times. We might be able to keep it up, so it takes a lot of skills. We might be able to take much improved while entering in onto the S-curves. Is going to be quite very challenging, so we might be able to stay on a good mobility and well racing motion. We might be able to take a good effect to do it. So that was a pretty good race by having a lot of good effort out there. So this will be able to have a good number of clean race records. So good thing I'm currently in 3 times in a row, so it takes a lot of practice. We might be able to perform a good clean race. So it was pretty good. So it was always going to be able to do a lot of training. We might need to do a lot of practice. So already did finishing up the daily workout, so it takes longer it takes. We might be able to go many times for having a good race. We might be able to be prepared for. So it was doing good for having a good blue sportsmanship rating. Wheel going up, so it was a very good excellent race out there. So sometimes it always happens to be able to have a dirty race, so we need to be very careful. So we must be able to stay on the track. We're always going to be able to take plenty handling while we're speeding up. So it was a pretty good race, so we might be able to make sure we're always going to be able to take some practice some other time. So this will always conclude to be able to keep going for having a lot of training. We might be able to do what's best for the most. On the settings for the BMW M3 2003, the max power is 339, max torque is 269, the weight is 3,439, and the drivetrain is the front engine rear car. So this is the perfect performance for this car, folks, because everybody likes it, because this is going to be quite doing good to be able to have their own settings will be customized they want. So this is going to be able to have some suspension and drivetrain, and also the transmission gear was also needed to be able to have a 6-speed gear. So this is a very good perfection that this is going to be quite needed to be able to have some circuit setup whenever they need. So even that this vehicle could be able to customize in the library editor to make their own designs and replicas as well. So can I say that this is going to be able to have a perfect car that this will be able to be featured in for this week's on the daily race on Suzuka Circuit East by having a one-make race. So we did pretty good out there. So this might be able to take a lot of racing workout whenever we can by doing whatever we have to do. We're always going to be able to have a good handling mobility while going on to the faster limit. We'll be able to work harder as much as we can. So it takes a good chance for having a good clean race. So we did pretty fun out there to be able to drive faster as much as we can. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. And some library blogs are available to watch, so feel free to enjoy anytime you want. So this will be a showcase for having some library designs I have been made, so this will be able to have a good entertainment. We'll be able to enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.